preacher though.
Yeah, it does. Because he unconsciously acknowledges that as sin.
No, there's no way.
There,
Yeah, it does,
no,
man.
Of
actually,
course
you're
not. It's
probably
against his probation.
There is no way. Who is it?
Hi, Smokey. Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
oh,
Doing well. How are you?
I need a fucking cigarette for this. Hold on.
What? That sounded like his voice. Is that you, Smokey?
That's not the real one.
No, it's not the real one.
Yes,
Who's
it's
the
an
real
impersonator.
Smokey? Smokey the
That
Bear?
that sounds like Smokey.
No, of course it's not Smokey. Yeah,
That sounds like Smokey. That's
Just
Smokey.
joining a random YouTube
That's Smokey Saint.
channel
Well,
late
oh,
at night.
shit.
It's not
No,
Smokey.
it's
It's
not.
absolutely not Smokey Saint.
That's Smokey Saint.
No, it's
I know
not.
Smokey. I know Smokey Saint. What's so? You're back, huh?
Smokey
I
Saint's
didn't.
been on the show.
No,
Before. That's not Smokey Saint.
I just, Will Kincaid told me about this tonight, so I figured I'd tune in for a little bit. It's better than whatever retardation praise is currently going through right now.
Wow.
Dude,
I
Will, man.
did enjoy the preacher bit, and thanks for saying that to him, Kincaid. I'm sorry it didn't land better.
Hey, fake
Sorry,
Smokey.
thanks for the
Hold
10
on,
bucks.
hold on,
though.
hold on, hold on. Hey, fake Smokey. Did you see me go on there just like a woman and school him on
Fake
antinomianism?
Smokey.
Actually, no, I didn't catch that.
Oh, okay. You got it.
He
Is
played
that
the
is that
clip.
on your?
You can just rewind the stream.
Is that on his channel or?
It's on his channel, but Taylor played he's got the clip right here. Watch this.
Start believing that. At what
Oh,
point did
so
I start
good.
believing in Christ? That he fulfilled the law? Yeah. At what point?
Let's see.
Here, the Arminius, we can cater to both schools of thought and go.
He's
Hey,
just having a serious conversation with this guy.
you're antinomianism.
Just
You'll
like
find in the
that.
Bible that say things for your antinomianism. The Bible caters to all of you, but in a linear path, it caters to none because you all got different opinions.
Are you done now? Have you had your fun? Congratulations. You fucking you got the trophy for.
Oh man, fuck
Smokey,
me.
he's recruiting people.
You're not very convincing as a woman. I know it's transphobic to say that, but just saying.
Did he call you or Pukov teacup titties? What happened?
Yeah, who's he calling teacup titties?
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Taylor, I was telling you yesterday that Smokey was supposed to come back this week, but it didn't work out. And now he's fucking here, and now you look like a fucking idiot. So eat a dick.
Wait, who are you directing that at?
I was talking to Taylor because you and I had discussed you coming back, and then you're like, I don't want to fucking do it, and then
Well, I do have pressing things to take care of, particularly something that most people in the YouTube sphere aren't familiar with. It's called providing for family. So that's just one of those things that had to take priority.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah.
We don't know anything about that. We're all bad parents.
Most people on YouTube are horrible human beings, as I've noticed.
I agree.
So it's
So
gonna
you
be
are
game on
still
again.
here. You are still here. What we've heard might not be true. Or it's just a fake.
Oh, that's Smokey. I
It's all
recognize his
fake.
voice.
Yep, it's all fake.
Well, Taylor
I
thought that
recognize his
Smokey
voice.
was Smokey last night. I'm not
I
even
mean,
kidding you.
This is a rare occasion for me, Smokey. I mean, it is late, but I'm fucking flabbergasted, and I don't know what to say at this moment. I don't.
I know. I left you
I'm feeling
speechless
a
when,
whole bunch of fucking things right now, and I'm trying to keep my shit together. Wow. All right, so you're back.
Well, Knock,
Not really.
one thing that I could always manage to do to trigger you is simply show up. So,
Yeah, this is fuck.
I can't wait to watch this on Rage's channel tomorrow.
Right? I can't wait to watch the review. It'll be great.
Oh my fucking god. This is an all right.
Now
all
you're
right.
really gonna get in trouble if you show this and you don't fucking. You better think of
Yeah,
something
you better
quick.
like rage or something, or throw out some
Oh, I've-
slander or something.
I've never had to always rage against you, Smokey. Remember that time you thought we were gonna be buddy, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah, good old
I
times.
never
I don't think
actually thought that. And Rage, you
Oh,
calling
but you
someone else
did. You did. Come on.
Rage, you calling someone else stupid is just the height of a lack of awareness. And by the way, Rage, I did have a quick question I wanted to ask you. Do you think you're a smart man?
I think that I don't fuck children.
Well,
there it
that's
is. I was waiting
That's
for
lovely.
it.
I was waiting for that. Yeah, but that doesn't actually answer the question.
I
You're
mean,
right,
I
know you're
think
good.
it answers the important question, though. I don't
No.
fuck children.
Well, I don't know that, and you can't.
We
prove
know that about
So
you.
Do you want
though.
to, Smokey? Do you want to tell him about the thing that we talked about? About every day, how I call you, and then you're like, "Hey," or do you want to save that for?
Yeah, we're gonna save that
Okay,
because
never
all the lying whores in the world won't change the fact that I pointed out what a horrible fucking parrot he is. So
Okay, cool.
Goddamn.
yeah, we're gonna wait for that. I want it to marinate for a bit. That's kind of part of the whole grand scheme. So while in the meantime my lore builds over time. You know what I actually find amazing? Rage disappears for a week or two, and literally no one gives a shit. I disappear for 6 months and people still can't fucking stop talking about me. I wonder what that means.
It comes up on Secular Opinion every fucking time he streams. Like, what does that guy have to do with any of this?
They were talking about praise when I was on there too, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it
Well,
literally
and by
comes up
the way,
every fucking
let me
stream I
say
watch.
this too. Let me say
No,
this
but
to the
hey,
great
man,
wide
I was
world.
just gonna say the timing, Smokey, the timing is a little suspicious.
Is it?
Well, yeah, it was.
Well, let me tell you, I'm very happy that all of my predictions about praise have come pristinely true.
You're right
He's
about
won.
praise.
This
Yeah.
stream is going to be on every fucking channel tomorrow. I know it. I know for a
I
fact
look forward
Praise
to
is
that.
going to have it. Fucking Sydney wins. Everyone's going to come out and be like, "Did you see Smokey is on this fucking thing? Can you believe it? Did you know Smokey?" And then and then he said words, and then
I have to give Will. I have to give you props because you got me in a comfort zone, and like for
This
the first
is
time,
epic.
Look who's
for
back.
the first time in so long, me and Will were agreeing and shit. Will, you fucking bastard!
Yeah, hey,
I didn't tell him to
Oh,
come
I had
in.
to come up here.
I tell him every time I go somewhere.
Well, I love
I'm
it.
like,
I
"Hey,"
love it though. I love it.
I didn't expect him to actually show up. I wasn't like, "Hey,
I
Smokey,
didn't
you could
either.
come."
But it's
That'd be
like
brilliant.
assurance. It's like almost assurance to me that you're here.
You know, Taylor,
Because-
I got a soft spot for you, and I just couldn't help. But
Smokey, I gotta tell you, while Taylor is in the room with you and me, because I use your account obviously for the uploads and stuff, and sometimes I just never switch back onto my account. On like, I listen to ASMR and watch bikini waxing videos or whatever, and I saw this channel was always popping up in my feed. Smokey is legit had notifications on. He went the extra mile and checked the bell for all notifications.
I did. I like Taylor.
I was like, who the fuck is this John fucking thing? I'm like, I almost unsubscribed, but if it wasn't for Taylor coming in last night and mentioning it, I wouldn't have even. But now I know.
No, I like Taylor. We had lots of great troll times on Facebook and stuff like that. It was good times. It was good times. We were trolling the Muslims. It was good stuff. Yeah.
I did. I texted him. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And he's like, oh, he's good people. I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, actually, the one thing I love about Taylor, actually, and just to put this out here with him in the room, he's mistaken as an idiot many times, and he's very, very much not. Taylor is far brighter than most people tend to give him credit, and his knowledge of church history is pretty pristine. Actually, there's a good amount of logic and wisdom that comes out of Taylor if you sift through a lot of the trolling and the antics, much like me. So I feel a sense of kindred spirit with Taylor, I guess.
I can't help it, bro. I got a sense of humor. I got Muslim moderators.
And they're both named Mo. They're moderators.
All my moderators are Muslims.
Preacher, apologies. Will Kincaid's delivery earlier, the comment about your mother should have aborted you and doing us all a favor and not sin. That actually came from me. So just so you get proper
I didn't want to
credit.
say it. I just got the $10.
I think.
and then
I think.
like,
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, is he still there or no?
Yeah, he's here.
yeah, something happened with his icon. Is what happened. I don't know.
No, I'm here. Go ahead. I'm here. My
Is it
reception.
true?
My reception is
Is
not
it
so great.
true, Smokey Chain? Is it true?
I don't know what you're
You're a
referencing here.
chomo?
No.
That joke has already been made.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I don't
been
think
made.
it's a joke. I don't find it to be a joke at all.
You're right. He's broadcasting from his prison cell right now. That's why. His
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't know. 'Cause I did have somebody.
That's
send
what
me some
happened.
shit a while back.
But you
No.
run out of minutes, you fucking pedophile.
I don't know. No, you don't understand.
Well, you know, preacher.
I had
Preacher, let me
somebody
tell you
send
something.
me his shit a while back.
Preacher, that's funny because someone told me that you were mouth fucking your kids because you didn't think that was a
Oh.
sin. So, I mean, if we just go off
Well, I
what
wouldn't
people
anyway. I
say,
wouldn't judge you regardless. I wouldn't judge you regardless.
yeah, I bet you wouldn't.
Yeah, you're a fucking fraud, though.
Oh, what makes me a fraud? Okay, well, let's
Everyone's
get
a
into it
fucking
then.
fraud.
Okay, what makes me a fraud?
Do you preach Jesus?
My Jesus, which is the real Jesus, yes,
Oh.
not your fake
Oh.
Jesus. Yes,
So you preach the real. Do you still sin?
yes, we are all sinners.
Oh no,
This
we're
is
not.
why Paul said that when
we're
sin
not. No, we're
happens,
not
grace
all sinners.
abounds.
Come on,
you
I've
know?
already
No,
seen
we're not
this
all
episode.
And if one of you, like one of you sins, there's forgiveness. You know, all
No.
that stuff.
So
all
you
those
do
verses
preach your
that you
Jesus. I'll
lost.
give you that. You preach your Jesus. You serve your Jesus. You go ahead. You keep serving that Jesus.
I
Keep
intend to.
serving that.
Smokey, I
intend
gotta
to.
tell you, it
Go
feels
right
good
ahead.
to be doing this. At least if this is the only time this happens again
Smokey's been
for a
running for me
while,
for a long time. He's the only reason I came back up here.
it's good.
You know what?
It feels
Look at
right.
that. Aren't I the popular
Anytime I've
one?
ever tried to go on his channel, he don't allow it. He's afraid.
Oh, well, that's actually not true,
You're a
preacher. I
bitch.
was always
You're a
happy
bitch.
to highlight your particular
You're a
brand
bitch.
of retardation
You're a
anytime
bitch.
you like.
I'll make
actually.
you my bitch. I'll make you my bitch.
Well, that's not sinful at all, is it?
Nope. I can't sin, motherfucker. I don't know
Nope.
who the hell you think you're talking to.
Nope. That
I can't
MP3.
sin.
Nope.
Real believers don't sin. You fucking fraud.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, what you got now? Nothing. Next time you say
I actually
serving
just
the devil,
referenced all those
you keep serving the
passages.
devil. I've seen your fucking.
Are
I've
you going
seen
to
your
overtalk
mugshots,
me,
you fucking
faggot?
liar. I've
Are you
seen
going
your
to overtalk
mugshots.
me,
You're a liar.
faggot?
You're a liar.
Why
Don't
don't
judge
you go get the dick back in your mouth and take a break so someone else can talk?
Oh, oh, is that all you got? Oh, is that all your weak
You
little?
know the only
Is that all
thing,
you
you know
can
the
come
only
up
thing that
Oh,
you know the only thing that mouth
poor
is good for is
Smokey
turning
Taint.
tricks, preacher.
Poor Smokey Taint. Poor Smokey Taint, little bitch.
Oh, now he's stealing rages.
He's ripping off fucking mid 2010s rage now. What a fucking. You want to talk about fraud?
It's what he is.
All right.
Probably wouldn't even call him Smokey. I bet he thinks smoking is sin. He probably don't even smoke. Why would you call yourself Smokey? Just
Yeah,
kidding.
only
He does. He definitely, he absolutely 100% smokes.
Yeah,
I've-
I actually. do
I've
smoke,
smoked
yeah.
with Smokey.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like Inception. I wasn't sure what
you
was
think it's
real.
in there, Smokey? Hey, do you think smoking is sin, Smokey?
I had to spin a top.
Nope.
Oh, you don't think that's in?
No, actually,
C.S. Lewis is in hell,
let
right,
me tell you
Smokey?
a story. Let me tell you guys a funny little story.
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
and then I gotta go because I gotta do my George.
Sure. I once I won't stick around for that long, but I always love owning the
Why?
preacher and his particular brand of retardation.
I would like to have a discussion with you someday.
Would you like to
bitch.
shut your fucking faggot mouth for a minute so
Oh, my
someone else can
faggot
talk,
mouth.
you fucking crackhead?
Come
You
on.
still haven't fucking changed.
Can you be quiet, you fucking crackhead, for just
Oh.
1 minute while I tell a
That's
story?
the fucking pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, I don't smoke crack.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
smoke crack.
Oh, you
However,
just fuck
you
little kid.
admitted to doing coke on a stream.
Yeah, I
So
love cocaine. It's a great drug.
yeah, I'm sure you do. That would explain a lot. That would explain
8
a lot.
kids later,
God
Smokey.
created it.
So let
God
me
created it.
tell a story here about smoking.
Uh-huh.
There is a particular channel called Just Pray NYC. I'm not sure if all you guys are familiar with it. He is a spineless twat. I will put that out there for everyone's benefit. But he has a Discord where there's a whole bunch of inept, retarded children that run around spouting the bull. Dude, can you literally just shut up for 2 minutes? Like, seriously, like, cool on the cocaine.
Sure.
Because you have no self-control. You know, self-control is a fruit of the spirit, right?
Don't you have any self-control?
Well, clearly I'm letting you run your fucking mouth, but you can't seem to let me talk.
Well, you've been running from me for like a year and a half. I had to come on here. And
No,
get your
no
ass.
one runs from
You're a
you.
fucking
Literally,
punk bitch,
no
dude.
one runs from you, dude.
Okay, so then fucking
They
debate. me then,
bring you
fuck.
on. They bring
Debate.
you on when they need a retard to make fun of.
Fucking set up a
Smokey, I
debate.
gotta go. My phone's about to die anyway.
Okay,
But
bye, Kincaid. I'll call you in a bit.
Set up a
Okay.
debate.
yeah. I'll let you know when I'm back from
Let's
doing
have a
stuff.
So,
chat.
hey,
Let's talk about
hey,
the
Taylor,
Later, guys.
Taylor, can you do me a favor and put the mouthy
Bye.
retard in the back so I can
Okay,
tell my
gotta
story?
put him in the back. Gotta put him in the back.
I just want to tell my story without
Gotta
him
shut him
running.
up. You're a little bitch.
Preacher man, let him tell a story.
Okay. So this is about the smoking thing because he wants to get off that real quick. But let me give you guys a quick story. Just Pray NYC has a Discord full of a bunch of retarded children. And one of the things that they had claimed at one point in time is that C.S. Lewis was going to go and burn in hell because he smoked a pipe.
Oh my god.
And we spent the better part of an afternoon making fun of the fact that none of these modern Christians have any moral compassing or grasp of what objective morality actually is whatsoever. And so, no, in no way, shape, or form can I believe that simply smoking or drinking or really doing much of anything in moderation other than damaging your brain is really going to lead to something that can be considered a sin, because a sin, of course,
what
is
is
a
sin for you?
deviation from the perfect intention.
Well, hang on. You said you still sin. You did say that in the beginning of this. So what is sin for you?
I'm not done. I would like you to shut your fucking mouth until I'm done with my story.
I bet you would like me to shut up because I'll expose your fucking dumbass. So real quick, can you please tell everybody? Because in the beginning of this, when I asked you if you still sin,
Wait till he's
you
done
said
with his,
yes.
Wait till he's done with his story, preacher man. And
Well, he
then-
wasn't.
then-
He won't stop. He just can't help but overtalk people. This is his
Preacher man,
form
just
of
wait.
debate.
Oh, is that you're out? You're gonna
Wait
use
till the end
Taylor
of
as
the
you're
story.
out, you fucking coward. You
Preacher
fucking
man,
coward.
preacher man, I like to prove people like
Set up the
Yeah.
debate.
Wait till the end of the story.
Set up.
and then-
He told. He finished the story.
then you could do your
He
preacher
finished
man
his story.
act.
Kids, I would like you to see that this is why you shouldn't do crack.
Oh.
This exact reason right here, because it means that you can't actually interact with common society effectively, and you will just overtalk everyone all the time and then claim that you're somehow winning the argument. This is a particular brand of retardation that only the preacher can present.
Oh, well, you just said that there's no particular kind of sin. So why did you say you still sin?
Because Paul said that if we sin, we have an advocate. So,
Well, Paul
and he
didn't
was
actually
speaking
say
to-
that. John did. You fucking
Can I-
dumbass. So,
Okay, well,
try
John.
again.
Okay, John. So John said, if we sin, we have an advocate.
Right.
That
But
right
then he.
there-
But did you read what comes before that?
Can I finish? Can I
As a matter of
finish?
children, I write these things that you sin not.
Right. So he's
So what
speaking
is
to
sin for you?
believers.
What is sin for you?
Is if we sin, we have an advocate. So
Right,
that
but
is
if you
saying
still
that
sin, you've never
indeed
seen him or
believers
known
are
that.
capable of sin and
1
still
John
being
3:6 says if you
believers.
still sin,
So
you've never
that in
known
and
yet.
of itself is the cornerstone
Right,
of the
you're full of shit,
destruction
dude.
of
It
his
says
idiot
whoever commits
heresy.
sin is of the devil.
So-
You're of the fucking devil. You're a fraud. You're just like everybody else. You're a fraud. That's why you run from me. You want to set up a debate? I want to debate you.
I just
I think you're
won the
dumb. I think
debate.
I'm gonna run you the fuck over.
Yeah,
I
and
want to
Smokey,
debate
you want to debate the preacher man on the channel here in 2
You
weeks?
talk a lot of shit, homeboy. You better be able to back it up.
We'll see. I kind of got a lot
We'll
on my
see.
plate. We'll see,
We'll
but I might
see.
email you.
We'll see. Put your dick between your legs and run, you fucking
You
coward.
Well,
Facebook.
Preacher, you just lost the debate.
I didn't lose shit. You're a fraud.
You
I'm
just
telling you
did.
to your face. I'm calling you out to your face. You're a bitch. You're a fucking fraud.
So if John says that we can sin,
Right,
and
but
we
you're,
have an
you're not. You're,
advocate.
you're leaving out the first part of that verse. You're
If
leaving out the
John
first
said
part of that verse. Can we bring up the verse? Do you want me to
Preacher,
bring it up?
much like everything
I
is
would like to
going
bring
right
up the
over
verse.
your head.
Bring it up.
and you won't let me finish my sentence so that you don't have to
Well,
answer
your
it.
sentence doesn't matter. What matters is what the verse says, isn't it? Isn't that what always matters?
Okay, so I'll try to make my point one more time because this is what he does. He over talks and then pretends that he's winning. So
Cry me a fucking river.
just like that.
On the screen. Let's
Like that. There it is.
You're a fucking chump, dude.
So John says if we sin,
I've got the verse.
Hey, preacher man,
Which
preacher man,
means-
we'll put your Bible up if this goes as like a simple
Right.
book.
So here's the simple point, and if he'll just be quiet for 60 seconds, I'll make the simple point that destroys his entire theology.
Sure.
Okay, and this is exactly where it goes. John is affirming that believers can sin,
No,
and
they can't.
Preacher is saying they can't,
John's the one that said they can't.
and that's done. That's it.
Yeah,
John's the one that
that
said
the
that
preacher's an antinomian, like hardcore. What we know what's going on with the.
Well, I
preacher.
mean, he's very clear about it in the verse that he brought up. In fact, a couple verses down, he's even more clear about it. Look here, hang on, I'll zoom in a little bit so everybody can see. I hide nothing. He says, "My little children, these things write I unto you, that you sin not." A believer's not supposed to sin. If you still sin, then you're not a believer. He said, "If any man sins,
sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the
right,
righteous, and He is the propitiation
Pay
for
attention.
our sins, preacher."
right, I agree, yeah, and He is the propitiation for our sins, and not for ours only, but for the sins of the entire world, the whole world." Now, watch what he says.
So
And
so
hereby-
there's the end
What?
of his theology.
No, it's
We
not the end of my
can sin.
theology. Check it out.
That's the end of his theology.
You leave out the rest of the verses. Look, he says, "Hereby we do know that we know Him, if we keep His commandments." So the only way you know that you know Him is if you don't sin. So if you still sin, then you don't know Him. He says that in verse 4. He that saith, I know Him, look right there too. He that saith, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So if you do sin, then you don't actually know the advocate. Yes, you have an advocate. I'm here to show him to you. But if you still sin, you don't know him. You know that because in the very next chapter in verse 6, he says, "Whosoever abideth in him sinneth not. Whosoever sinneth hath not seen him, neither known him." So if you still think you sin, then you still don't know the advocate. Yes, you have an advocate. I'm all for that. I love that verse. But these things write I unto you, that you sin not. If you still sin, you have neither seen him nor known him. You're just a fraud, lying piece of
So
shit.
God's an advocate for sinners.
God isn't. Yeah, He died for them, all of them.
Beautiful. So
Yep.
we still sin. So we're sinners.
No, we don't still sin. No. And in fact, in this same chapter that we're looking at, the same author wrote this, and the Bible can't contradict itself. Otherwise, it's not the Bible. And it doesn't. He said, "Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he's born of God." A real believer cannot sin. It says so right there. The verse above it actually tells you who you really serve. And then earlier when I asked you if you sin and you said, yeah, you proved who you really serve, which is verse 8. He that committeth sin is of
All
the
right,
devil.
cool. Nobody fucking cares. All right, I gotta go to bed, Smokey.
Yeah,
so,
you don't fucking care. So you run from me like a
well,
bitch too.
preacher, let me settle my business
coward
with
fuck.
Smokey here.
No
Run.
one's
Run,
running
Rage.
from Preacher.
Set it up.
No
Next
one.
time,
No
show
one's
up.
running.
Preacher, I need you to be
Show
quiet
up to
just
the
so I
next
can go to
debate.
fucking bed.
Show
all right?
up to the next debate, you fucking coward.
Preacher, let me tell you right
Show
now,
up to the next debate.
right now I'm
Preacher,
not talking to you.
Yeah,
and I'm
show up to the next debate.
I care
Once
about
You
one
can't-
motherfucker.
you
Shut
can't
up.
debate.
I took away time from my kids and my
Preacher,
family to
shut
show
the
up.
fuck up.
Why couldn't
Shut
you, motherfucker?
Yeah, dude. You know what? Fuck
Nope.
you and your whole fucking family.
Alright,
How
so-
about that?
Fuck you.
So-
You keep
Well,
serving sin.
Preacher,
You've been running for me for a year and a
Brain,
half.
like,
preacher.
You're
Preacher
a
brought
chump.
Kincaid and the Rage together already.
You're a chump.
So like,
Preacher.
Smokey Saint's a
Oh
chump.
no, that's an impossibility.
Debate
So
me,
smoke. Shut
I
up.
witnessed it.
Smokey. So if you're coming back,
Rage smokes.
Preacher, shut the fuck up.
Smokey's dick.
If you're coming back, Smokey, are you might have said this earlier. I'm shell shocked, and I think you know that. If you're coming back, are you going to prove to us that you didn't fuck the kid? And will you come onto my channel and have a on-camera interview to and prove to us that you didn't fuck? the
Yeah,
kid?
I'll prove I don't fuck kids as soon as you do.
So you're not going to prove that you didn't fuck that kid?
Can you prove you didn't fuck your daughter?
Okay, that's what I wanted.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great. Thanks, Rage.
Thank
Have
you.
a good night.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad you're back.
I'm glad. Yeah. Well, you're inconsequential, dude. Honestly,
Cool.
When I do
Cool.
come back, I'm gonna
Taylor,
move on.
Taylor,
I'm
thanks for
gonna
having
move
me
on
on.
to bigger
Nice
game.
to.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
move
cool.
on to bigger game. You're kind of just
Awesome.
pitiful, dude. You're pathetic.
Awesome.
And by the way, why don't you
Cool.
try and do everyone a
Sweet.
favor? And if you're gonna commit embezzlement with child support funds, don't advertise it to your audience.
Come on, you guys on the wrong foot right away. All right, before I add the preacher back. All right, let's go back to school. Let's try to rephrase everything. All right.
Yeah, Rage, I caught that. How you're so fucking retarded that you've been holding back funds from the welfare of your daughter so that you can pay your bills. You know, dude, no matter how many lying whores or idiots might pop up to say whatever they say about me, you know what? You're still a horrible fucking father. You know, and there's nothing you'll ever say about me that'll ever change any of my observations. There's nothing you'll ever say about me that'll change whether or not you're a fucking moron. So you know what? Run your mouth. I don't give a shit.
Sweet.
All the lying whores in the world won't change the objective fact that you are the biggest piece of shit that's ever lived.
You're probably right.
Now,
Well,
let's start over because I started really contentious. Let's do it over again. All right. Let's just have like instead of like the way you enter.
He's going to bed.
But like, will you go on his
I
channel?
hope he fucking dies in his sleep. How about that?
God damn.
Nah, come on, man. Come on, man. But there is a lot of rumors flying around about you right now, and that's like not necessarily like the way he put it was kind of.
And you know what? I'm letting it marinate, Taylor. Trust me. Everyone that followed me and had some faith in me will get vindicated in the end, and everyone else will have a bunch of egg on their face. And we're gonna leave it at that.
Well, I'm giving you that opportunity to come on my channel and.
You know what,
all
Rich? I don't need to come and sit in front of your 12 retards and give a story so that you can get views. So you can go fuck yourself. How about that?
Can't prove you didn't fuck that kid.
Yeah, can't prove you didn't fuck your daughter. I guess we're on even ground.
I've never been charged with
that.
fucking
Sounds really
like
Prove
that.
Prove it.
I mean, that would be
Prove
public
it.
record, right?
Well, see, now that's funny.
You know my name.
Because I'll tell you what, even if I was that guy, you know that guy wasn't charged with fucking. You know that, right?
Well, I mean, but you know that's what she said though. She.
So it doesn't matter what was shown.
The guy pled down to indecency with a minor. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Which is text messages.
Are you allowed to be indecent with a minor?
So he pled down because she was such a lying whore. He pled down to a charge which is basically text messages a few months before she was a legal adult. Does that make a pedophile to you?
She's a lying whore.
Yes.
Why are you
that girl is a lying fucking whore. Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
And you know what? And you know what, Rage? You know the beautiful thing about it is that Rob Reed leaked a bunch of stuff that actually proves it, and certain people have hands on that, and it's probably going to get leaked out at a very interesting, opportune time. So be sure you do stay tuned.
Awesome.
I don't want to miss the look on your fat retarded face when you have to eat your own shit.
Cool. Well, great having you back. Nice to meet you, Pukov. As always, a great time. Taylor, I am flabbergasted. I'm gonna go to fucking bed.
One more thing before you go. If I did happen to make contact with some chick that claims to used to work with you and that you used to sexually harass her, should she be believed? Should she be believed? I'm just wondering.
Go for it, dog.
No. I'm asking you, if that happened, if I made contact with one of your ex-coworkers and they said that you used to inappropriately touch them and make inappropriate comments, kind of like what you used to do, the Girls Redefined. If they came out that you did that,
Girl Defined, I touched them.
No. I'm saying if it came out that one of your ex-coworkers says that you sexually harassed them the way that you sexually harassed those girls, should that girl be believed?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Just glad we're getting that on the record.
We just gotta bury the hatchet, guys. Like literally.
No.
Yes, I want to bury the hatchet right in his fat retarded skull. How about that?
I'll bury the hatchet. Come on.
Cool.
Bury the hatchet. We had
that
right.
smoke.
Look at
Good night, Rage.
Get
Take
that
care.
baseball
Look who's
bat.
here. Look
You
who's
got a
here,
guilty
guys.
conscience.
Look,
I can help
mutual
you.
Yeah,
enemies.
yeah. Have a good
Hey,
night.
Smokey, you got a guilty conscience. I can help you, dude.
You know, man, I've never
I'm dead
felt more
serious.
liberated. I've never felt more
You're proud.
liberated
I have
and
your mugshot.
free.
I have your
I've
mugshot.
never felt more liberated and free in my entire life.
I'm
I
sure you
feel
have.
great. I feel great.
Right. I don't think so.
Oh,
I
and
can
by
hear
the way, hashtag Onision is innocent. I'd like to get that out there too. That's another guy that was thrown under the bus with a bunch of slander and rumor and lying whores. So
This ain't rumor. I have your
Onision is
mugshot.
innocent, so.
I have your mugshot. Somebody
Onision's a
Um,
piece of shit though.
Okay.
like I'm not trying to be a douche. I can help you. Like,
You
there's
are incapable of not being a douche preacher.
bullshit. That's a lie. Debate me then, motherfucker. Let me show you.
Motherfucker, I debated you 3 separate times.
No, you
In fact-
didn't. No, you
In
ran.
fact,
for
you
the last
know,
year and a half.
let me
When
tell you
did
something.
Get out of jail? What, like a week ago?
The first debate, yeah, sure. The first debate that we had, I actually had removed from my stream, and do you know why?
Of course you did. Yeah, of course.
Because
run.
YouTube had decided that it was inappropriate for the
I'm sure.
crackhead
Oh yeah.
for the crackhead to be talking about how it was
I'm
okay to
sure.
do drugs
You're such
on
a
the stream.
fraud, dude. Debate me.
Let's do it. Let's go.
It's funny how his mouth doesn't move unless someone else's does. Isn't that
Like
interesting?
it.
Like
don't
he
like it.
starts running his mouth as soon
You
as someone else talks. Do you guys find that interesting at all?
You afraid?
Maybe
Why are
maybe
you
it's a
afraid?
compulsion.
You shouldn't be afraid of me, man. I'm your
No one is afraid of you, dude. They bring you on when they want someone to make fun of, just like
Right, I
tonight.
get all that. Yeah, I understand. Certain
And
people
you're
do that.
so
Yeah, that's true.
so oblivious, you don't even notice it.
Okay. Well, then keep serving.
You had someone call you a fag,
Hey, then keep
knowing
serving.
that you would show up so that we could
Well,
have
you didn't call me a
content
fag.
to make fun
No,
of the
come on,
retard.
come on, Smokey.
You
That's
call me a
fucking mean.
homosexual, first off, and
That's
I don't
fucking
judge
mean.
him.
You're mean.
Hang on, Taylor. I mean, can we be honest? Do I judge you for anything? Honestly,
Well, you took offense to me calling you a fag just to go on.
how? When did I
Talking about me. But hey, you kind
When
of
did I
mean,
take
bro.
offense?
Like you're kind of mean spirited.
When did I take offense?
You came right here with like minutes.
I mean, I took offense, or do you think that I found it funny? And do you think I took offense to it, or do you think I took offense to it, or do you think I took it as an invite? I'm pretty sure it was an invite, and I knew it was an invite when I read it. I did respond to you finally, though.
I would highly recommend, by the way, for anyone in chat, go check out the last video, and I do mean this seriously because it is something close to my heart with the cultural deviations that exist today, and the fact that no one has appropriate moral compassing, and the culture has taken a shift in a very dangerous direction, and the pendulum.
Are you saying you have the perfect moral compassing?
The pendulum needs to shift in the other direction.
So do you have perfect moral compassing? I just would like to clear that up. I mean, you said that you think everybody else's is fucking skewed. What about yours?
So I actually encourage everyone to go and watch Onision's last video.
Exactly.
Go see the last video he posted, watch it, and feel the sense of shame that many of you should feel for the sin of bandwagoning.
Oh, everybody!
When you jump on board with a cultural standard.
So you still sin. You serve sin.
This is amazing. This is amazing how he can't possibly shut up when someone else is talking.
Why does everybody got to
really
cater to you? Hang on,
wait. Really is.
Why does everybody got to cater to you? This ain't. For once, it's not your channel. There's nothing you can do.
This is why no one likes to debate him, because there's no debate. He just runs his mouth over everyone. There's never a debate. He just runs his mouth. You literally have to put him in the back to be able to respond.
Why are you afraid of debating me?
I'm not afraid of you at all.
Okay, so then you
debated you.
A time debate.
I debated you. I
you
destroyed
defend
you.
sin, and I'll defend Christ. How about we do that?
Even Donnie, standing for truth, one of the bigger retards.
He ran away. He ran away.
No, he schooled you and then decided you were a waste of time.
He ran. No, I smoked all you guys.
Dude, let me tell you something, preacher. When we decide that the entertainment value is over and you're nothing but a waste of time, it's not us running away.
Right? Yeah,
it's not us running away.
Running because you're a bitch.
No, it's not running away. It's deciding. It's deciding.
Bitch.
It's deciding you're good for nothing.
bitch.
No, it's not running
Pussy.
away. It's just us realizing you're
Coward.
useless.
Joke.
Sure. Okay. Well, say
Chomo.
whatever you want to make yourself feel better in your failure.
Be
I
that
don't really
motherfucker.
care.
You
There's
talk about
no
it, be about it.
debating you.
I talk
There's
about
no
it, I am
debating
about
you.
it. I
You
talk about it,
invite
I am about it.
someone-
Let's be about it then, motherfucker.
You invite someone to talk and then you just run your mouth over them the whole time. You don't debate. You just
Well,
you
that's
just
why it
talk
would be
at
timed.
people.
It would be timed. I know
You
I
just
haven't.
talk at people.
Yeah. Well, I don't give a fuck. You surf in. That's it.
You're not capable of a time debate, preacher.
I am. I've done it
Pakistani
a whole bunch of
theist.
times.
I
Whole
like
bunch of
that
times.
name. I like
Tons
that
of
name, Pakistani theist. I
afraid?
like that.
You're just afraid. That's all. Let it be known today that fucking Smokey Saint ran away like a bitch. You're a
Sure.
coward with your fucking tail between your legs. Oh, I'm sorry, your tail in a minor.
Sure.
Yeah, I have your mugshots, motherfucker.
Yeah, that well
I'm being
then
kind.
you would
I'm
know.
being nice.
Well, then you would
I'm
know
trying
that
to show you
that
freedom in the
all
gospel
of that
and full
stuff.
forgiveness for all the shit you've done.
Well, then you would know, preacher, that all of that stuff on that report was all actually proven false,
Oh,
except for one thing. So
Oh.
you don't know
What do you
that.
mean you
So
let
you
down?
really know as
Got
little
down.
about
Yeah, you
me
got down.
or
okay.
any member of
It
my
makes no
family.
difference. It makes no
You
difference.
know, yeah, it makes no difference. Yeah, exactly.
makes no
Which is why you keep bringing it up. It makes no difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mister
sure.
you preach Jesus, debate me. Since you preach sin,
Dude,
You
I
serve
already
sin,
did that.
motherfucker.
I
You serve
already did that.
sin, repent, repeat. Sin, repent, repeat.
Been
sin,
there.
repent, repeat. Devil's little bitch.
Been there, done that.
Devil's
Got
little
the
bitch.
T-shirt. Had fun
Devil's
with
little
it.
bitch. You ain't got no t-shirts, man.
Realize you're
There's only one
too
person that's got a
stupid.
t-shirt on my channel, and it ain't you.
Okay. Well, realize you were just a waste of time for anything other some
Oh,
some
I'm just a
occasional
waste of time.
comic value.
I'm just a waste of time. Yeah, that's
You're
what
fun to
we
make
all
fun
say.
of.
Right? Yeah,
You're
I'm
fun
just.
to make fun of, but that has its limit.
Well,
and
that's
then
all
you
you
just
can
get
do is
tired
make
and we
fun
move
of.
on.
That's all you can do. You can't actually prove me wrong, can you?
No, I did. In fact, I just did this.
Oh,
evening.
show me the verse that says you still sin. Then
I just did.
You can't.
We just went through
you
it.
haven't done anything.
Taylor caught it. Pooh Bear up there. Pooh Cough,
No,
whatever, she
you're
caught it.
cheating. You left out verse 9. You're a liar.
Wait, am I supposed to say she or he? Pooh Cough, I don't want to misgender you. I'm trying to be more
Wow.
sensitive to
Yeah,
the trannies.
there you go.
No, you
That's
can
the
use
guy, I'm the
whatever
woman.
pronoun feels.
Am I supposed to be like Zur or Zim or any of that shit or something? Or you don't care about that?
If you want, man, whatever floats your boat. I don't
Oh,
give a
well,
shit.
you know what? I like you already. That's wonderful.
Oh, thanks. Aw.
So when are you going to debate me there, Saint?
I already did
How,
it.
how are you
know,
going to call
dude,
yourself Smokey Saint?
how-
But you're still a sinner.
how
It
do
should
you
be Smokey Sinner.
how do you keep asking the
Shouldn't it
same
be Smokey
question?
Sinner? Shouldn't it be
How do you-
Smokey Sinner?
How do you
Dude, I
keep
fucking-
asking the
you're
same
so
question
done.
over and over
You're
again?
so done. You're such a fucking fraud, man.
Well, I'll tell
You're
you
a
what.
fraud.
For the audience sake, because
Smokey
he
sinner.
won't listen. If there was a
Everybody,
dangerous,
audience, listen to him plead to you because he's got nowhere else to turn because he's in a corner and he's fucked. You're a fraud.
if there was a dangerous sin, it would be the one where someone says
Oh,
you can
dangerous
rape
sin.
someone,
Listen
where
to
you
Smokey.
can rape someone and it's not a sin. That would be a dangerous teaching. That
Oh,
would be
What about
something that would
so
be
it was okay for you, not anybody else?
no, it's never okay to rape anyone. And I never
Oh.
raped anyone. Never. Not in my
Oh,
whole life. Nope.
oh.
And by the way, but
Preacher, shut up.
But preacher says you can rape and it's not a sin. Now that's a
I think
dangerous.
Jesus died
teaching.
for the rapist. Yeah.
Shut up, preacher.
Didn't Jesus die for the rapist? Yeah, laugh. Sidetrack. Try and sidetrack, buddy. Didn't Jesus die for the rapist? Did he die for the murderers? Didn't Jesus forgive the guys that nailed him?
Jesus died for
Didn't he
the
say,
repentant.
"Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do"?
Yeah, well, that was asking
did,
them to
didn't
be
he?
forgiven for
Then who the
ignorance.
fuck are you then?
That was asking them to be forgiven
You're
for
just a
ignorance.
fucking hypocrite.
Do you
Rotten
see
roll.
when you answer what the stupid thing he says, he just runs his mouth to talk over you?
Dude, I
Do you see
don't
how
give
he
a
does
shit.
that?
I just want a time and date.
This
I want
is why
you to
he
debate
can't
me.
ever win a debate. You never won a single debate you've ever participated
I
in, dude.
win all of them. That's why it's so beautiful being me. You laugh. I don't find it funny. I think it's sad.
Dude, you're hilarious. You
Right.
you are.
And you're
You
gonna
know
go
what?
keep serving sin, and then every time you sin,
You
you prove who you
preacher,
serve. What's more funny, man? What's more funny?
preacher, you're a living punchline.
Oh,
You're a living punchline to an
and you're a
unfunny
living
joke
sinner. You're a
of
living
a
sinner.
wasted
You
of
have
a
a chance.
wasted life,
You have a chance. You're either gonna listen or you're gonna keep serving.
wasted biological matter. You know, talking
I'm
to a bunch
wasted
of
biological
deviants and
matter. That's nice.
retards.
How nice of you.
Well,
How
I don't
nice.
have to be
That's
nice,
one of the
right?
nicer things anybody said to me this week.
Where's what that you're retarded?
No, the wasted biological matter part.
Yes, you
I
are a
enjoyed
waste
that.
of biological matter.
Oh,
Yes.
I am? Okay,
Yes,
that's
you
nice.
should be harvested for
Oh.
organs so that
Oh,
literally
man, I should be
anyone
harvested for organs.
anyone other than you can
Girls, you
live.
hear that? I should be
And that
harvested
will be
for
better.
organs.
Yes.
Yep.
You
Anybody else?
I highly
Anybody that gets one of my
recommend
organs is gonna get drunk.
I highly recommend you take a trip to Brazil and take an unmarked taxi.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I highly recommend you fucking give me a date and a time to debate me unless you're a bitch.
We already did that, and you don't
No, we
debate. You
didn't.
just talk over people.
Oh, you're such
You
a
just
bitch.
talk over
Little
people.
crybaby bitch can't do it. Look at the little crybaby bitch. I'm so glad. I
Dude,
am
we
so
already
happy
debated
this is on
tonight.
here. You are such a fucking
John
fraud, dude.
John
You are
refutes you.
such a fucking fraud.
Believers, John says that
You're
believers
a
can sin.
fraud. Dude, you're
John
my bitch.
believes
You're my
John
bitch. You should
believes
hold
that
on to the
that,
inside
that
of my pocket while we walk around.
John put that believers can sin, so your whole theology is done.
No, he
I mean,
never
that's
said
it.
that.
It's over.
No, he
Yeah.
never said that. He said, "My little children, I write these things that you sin not." And then,
I know
and then
how
in
you
the next
like to
chapter,
try and
wait. Even 2 verses
twist
down,
the
he said
statement.
that we know him if we don't sin.
If we sin,
I know
we have
him
an
because I
advocate.
can't sin. Yeah, you do have an advocate.
Okay,
Smoke.
so
But if
we
you keep
can
continuing
sin.
to sin,
So
then
done.
you keep serving the devil.
We can sin, so it's done.
Oh, yeah, you
Yes.
sin. I can't. That's different. I'm actually saved. You're just a fraud.
So if you stole $1 million, you're not sinning. And if you
believe in
raped
Jesus,
your mother, you're not sinning.
If you
And
believe in
if
Jesus,
you
you can't.
face fuck your children, you're not sinning.
Well, Jesus said you
And
have to hate your wife and your children.
if you
Otherwise, you're
genocide
not
millions of Jews, you're not sinning. Hey, was
And with
Hitler
all due
sinning?
respect, and Jesus said, unless you hate your
Was
mom, dad, and your wife and children, then you're not saved. So Jesus did say you have to hate.
Hey, well, let me ask you something, preacher, because Hitler didn't think he was sinning, so he must
You
have
don't
not
know
been
that.
sinning,
You don't
right?
know that. You don't
Well,
know
of course
that.
he did. Well, of course
Well,
he
show
did.
me the video. Show me the video where Hitler says he doesn't sin.
Well, by
You
merit
can't.
of,
You're just a
by
bitch.
merit of being willing,
Bitch. Keep serving the
by-
devil, Smokey. Keep
by
serving the
merit,
devil.
by
Like a
merit
dog
of,
returning to your vomit over and 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 over again. Over and over and over. Back to jail you go.
by merit of being willing to murder millions of Jews,
So?
that's someone who's not believing they're sinning. And
Well,
and if
or
he
maybe
and if
didn't
he
believe
held
maybe that's why he killed himself. 'Cause
and if
knew
he
fucked
held
up. It was at this moment that Adolf Hitler knew he fucked up.
so
was at
so
that
you're saying he killed himself out of regret?
No, I'm saying, well, I don't even think he killed himself, to be honest. But I don't think he ever, I don't think. like
Okay,
any
so
other
the thing you just said was bullshit right before this thing
It's really
you just
not.
said.
No, he went to Brazil. I think everybody knows that. Just
Okay,
like Osama.
so he didn't have any regret. He didn't have any sense of guilt over what he did.
That
So
doesn't
he
mean
was.
that
So in
he
his
thought he
mind,
wasn't
he wasn't
sinning.
sinning. So in his
That
mind, he
doesn't mean
wasn't
that he thought he
sinning.
wasn't sinning. That does not mean that he thought he wasn't sinning. No, it doesn't. You're
course
just
it does.
assuming. You're just
Of course
assuming.
it does.
No, it doesn't.
Of course
You're
it
just
does.
assuming. You're just
He
assuming.
thought. Okay, did Hitler
You have
think
to
he
talk
was?
to a lot of Satanists that'll tell you they
Okay.
have no guilt, no regret, no nothing.
Did
But they
did
still
Hitler,
know it's sin.
preacher? Did Hitler think he was doing the right thing?
I don't know. This ain't about Hitler. This is about Smoky King. This is about you bitching out on a fucking debate. Let's talk about scripture. Me and you. You show
Dude,
me
we
where
just
it's in the
did that.
Bible you can still
We
sin.
just did that. You say believers can't sin.
You lied.
John
though.
says
You lied. You
believers
left out so
can
much.
sin.
You left
Debate
out
over.
so much. You
Debate
left out.
over.
You left out a lot. What about what
No.
John said a believer can't sin?
John says believers can sin. You say believers can't sin. Debate
Right.
over. We're
No,
done.
John did not say believers can sin.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Preacher
He
man,
said, "Hereby-
preacher, hold on.
He said,
Preacher
hereby
man,
we know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
preacher man. Why does John say that if we see a brother to warn him because there are sins not unto death?
You're
What does
talking
that
about
mean?
1 John chapter 5, and I'm cool with that. That's sin unto death. There's two.
There is
You'd
a
have to pull
sin
it up.
not unto death. What the fuck
Right. The
is
sin
that?
not unto the death. The sin not unto death is the last one that you do. That was not unto
What?
death. For me, it was unto life.
What?
Yeah. Pull up the
You
verse.
said to go warn your brother, hey, don't.
No,
If you
look.
see a man
dude.
sin, warn him, because there are sins that are not unto death.
Take this seriously. Don't. I mean, just take it serious. That's
Who listens to any of this shit and thinks it makes
Hang on.
any sense? Seriously.
1 John chapter 5. Right here. Read it
You say
slow.
we're without sin, we're liars, preacher.
No, not even close. Read it slow.
Any
Read
man
that.
see his brother sin, a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask,
So he doesn't
and
die
shall
from it,
give
right?
him life for them. That sin not
Calm
unto
down.
death.
Slow down.
There is
So
a
if any
sin
man
unto
sees his
death,
brother sin a sin which is not unto death, that means he didn't die from it. He shall ask, and he shall give him life for them that sin not unto death. That means this guy had to choose to stop sinning. He didn't sin
there is a
until
sin
death.
unto death, and I do not
Right.
say that he shall pray for it. All unrighteousness is
This
sin,
is that
and
sin
there is
unto
a
death.
sin not unto death.
Listen. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall pray for it. That is the person that chooses to sin till they die. They choose that knowledge of good and evil until
No,
the
but
day that.
that has to be. You have to superimpose that on the shit.
No, I don't. It's exactly what it says. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall pray for it. Yeah,
All unrighteousness
There's
is
sin
a
unto death.
sin, and there is a sin not unto death.
right. There is a sin not unto death. That would be the last
That's an
one. that you do.
addition. This is Kai.
No, it's not
This
an
is
addition.
additional
There
proposition.
is a sin not unto death. Yeah, the last one you do.
But you don't even understand. Like,
I do understand it perfectly. It just means
Can you
exactly what it says.
can you give me like one Greek word you know?
Quit sinning. Go and sin no more.
What?
Go and sin no more.
This is amazing.
It's really easy. Go and sin no more.
Like a single Greek
See,
word
preacher,
that you
this
know.
is all you're good for. This is all you're good for. Making fun of how stupid you are. This is. This
Well,
is
you
the
can make
only
fun of me all
value
you want,
have.
but you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a coward motherfucker. Debate me.
All right, preacher man. Okay, take it for like the seminar.
He that committed sin is of the devil, dude. You're not getting out of it. Look, in the same chapter. Watch this. Hang on. Here's how you know. Do me a favor, Taylor. Read that verse.
Okay, we know that whosoever is born of God sinneth not, but he that is begotten of God keepeth himself, and the wicked one toucheth him not.
Exactly.
But
We know that whoever's begotten
preacher
of God,
man,
sin
this
not.
guy just literally made a distinction between a sin and there is a sin not unto death.
Right, which is the last one you ever do. So when you decide, Taylor, when you say, all right, preacher, I'm
No, but
done. I'm
when
gonna trust
you
Jesus."
tell me that, it goes against everything I know about.
I know you gotta
Koine
go
Greek,
against
about
hope
the
to believe in
Bible,
hope.
about
Listen,
common
you gotta
sense,
go
about
against hope.
English, about everything
Right.
I fucking know. I have to take you
I know
wholesale,
what it
your
means.
words. As
I know what
prophetic.
it means, motherfucker. I know what it means. You got to go against hope to believe in hope. Katie will tell you all about that. That was the part where we left off at with
We
Abraham
have to
going
take
against hope.
you as prophetic, like a
It's not
prophet
me.
who
Just
knows
take the
better
Bible for
than
what
us.
it says, man. Just take the Bible for what it says. He that committed sin is of the devil, and whoever's begotten of God
But the
cannot
Bible
sin.
doesn't
Very
say
simple.
what you said. You had to super.
The Bible says exactly what I say, dude.
The Bible
It's
makes a distinction
exactly
between a sin and a sin unto
Right here.
death. You
Watch.
superimpose. That's somebody that sins to death.
Sins till they die. That is sin unto death, you dumb fuck. What does unto mean?
There is not a sin.
What does unto mean? There is a sin unto death, which is sinning until you die. And then there is a sin not unto
The
death.
wage is not death, fool.
There is a sin not unto death. That's the last one you ever commit. I was a sinner for 33 years, and then I got saved. The last sin I committed was smoking a cigarette, and it was in like 2019.
Your last sin was smoking a cigarette?
Yeah. And it was in 2019.
What is it? What am
I can't
doing
sin.
with-
Dude, I can't sin. There is
What
no
am I
sin.
doing with-
There is no sin. I got saved
But you sinned by smoking a cigarette?
in 2019. I got saved that year. Right then and there. Yep.
No, where do you get smoking a cigarette as being a sin?
Because I thought it was.
Because you
That's
thought
right.
it was?
because I thought it was. Yes.
Hey, look at you. You got your look. Can you highlight a little fucking cigarette sin in the Bible?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. You ready?
I am
Right.
fucking born ready for this.
Awesome. Romans 14:14. Do me a favor, read me this verse.
I know I am persuaded by the Lord Jesus there is nothing unclean of itself, but unto him that esteemeth anything to be unclean, to him to me it is unclean.
It's up to the person.
Cigarettes
Don't
are dirty.
appreciate
The
it, but
cigarette
Lord
butts.
Jesus
They get the. You can't get the smell out of the drapes. It's unclean.
I thought it was sin.
Dude,
was
I gotta
misery,
go fucking
man.
work and get my hands dirty. I'm
Dude,
serious.
it was misery. It was misery for 33 years. It was misery. Sin, repent, repeat. Sin, repent, repeat. Sin, repent, repeat. Bullshit. And then I realized what he really did. He paid for it all, man. It's not a joke. I don't find it funny. You can laugh all you want. You can keep serving sin. I don't give a shit.
You said
But
smoking
either way,
cigarettes was
Jesus
sin.
paid for it all.
This makes cigarettes a sin.
No, it only if you think it is. If you think you sin, then you sin. You're going to be held by your own sins, by what you think is sin, by the law in your heart. You're going to be judged
All
by.
right, maybe I misunderstood. So reading that made you think smoking a cigarette
No,
was a sin.
no. I just thought cigarettes were sin all along anyway, until I figured out they weren't. So read this right here, Proverbs 5:22. Read this.
His iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins.
His own iniquities. You choose. You choose.
He shall
You either
die
put it all
without
on Jesus,
instruction, and in
You
the
either put
greatness
it all
of his
on
folly he
Jesus
shall
or
go astray.
everything you think. Listen, you either put it all on Jesus or everything you think you do that you think is wrong, you're going to be held accountable for, and you're going to lose. You're going to
Everything
lose.
you
You're
think
so
is
bad.
wrong. Where does it say that, preacher man?
Romans 14:14. To him that esteemeth anything to be unclean, to him it is unclean. It's all about your conscience being perfect, no matter what you do. That's what faith is. Trusting that Jesus paid for it all, no matter what. End of story. There is no middle ground.
So
That's
go
what
back to
You know,
Romans
for the
now.
longest time, I thought this was just a troll. I figured that someone couldn't actually be this retarded. Like,
So
I
you
know
have
he
to have
believes
sin
it
then,
now.
Smokey? So hang on, Smokey. Please explain to me why you can't believe that Jesus reconciled all things. You don't think he did?
That has nothing to do.
No,
with,
I mean,
with
let's
the
talk about
actual
that. Let's
debate.
talk about that.
I can do it
That's what you're
again.
denying, right? You're denying. For you to say that you sin, you're denying that he reconciled all things. You're literally denying Christ.
Preacher, what is sin?
Can you
What
read
is
the verse?
sin?
Well, sin is knowing to do right and then not doing it.
Okay.
Knowledge of good and evil. That
So
is James
so there
4:17.
okay. So there is a right and there is a wrong.
Only if you have that
And-
knowledge.
And you don't have that knowledge? You
No,
don't
I
know
was
what's right and wrong?
Healed.
Oh, so you
healed.
don't know what's right and wrong.
Correct.
Outstanding.
I
Thank
just
you.
follow man's laws. So can you read me this verse right here, Smokey? Verse 20. Colossians 1:20.
No, I mean I didn't mean to take it away
Will
from
you please?
Taylor.
Hey man,
I just
look,
I just saw the
I'm gonna
particular.
submit myself to you.
Did
I'm
you
gonna-
did
Go
you
ahead,
did
go
you
ahead,
not
go ahead.
realize what you just said?
I'm just having
I'm
fun.
gonna submit myself to you, and I'm gonna ask you. It would be an honor, honestly. Me and you, we've gone at it for the last couple of years. It would be an honor to have you read a verse with me, man. Can you just read one verse?
I no, I'm not gonna play
know you're
along
not.
anymore.
you're
What,
not.
dude?
You're a
You don't
bitch.
even realize what you just
You're
said.
a bitch.
You don't even realize what you just said. You're so retarded. You don't even
I
realize
know
what
exactly
you
what I
just said.
just said. I said Jesus reconciled everybody to God.
No, you said you have no clue between right and wrong.
Right. I just go
So
by
you
man's
wouldn't
law.
even know if you're sinning, if
Well,
you're
I can't
actually
sin.
sinning,
Well, I
because you
can't
don't
sin.
know.
Exactly. Smokey, exactly. We're not under the law, dude. Jesus fulfilled it. Exactly.
Wow.
You just figured out the gospel. Good job.
He's not actually even listening to himself.
So wait, what would stop you from like raping somebody?
Man's law. I don't want to go to jail.
Okay, what would stop you from saying something really shitty to somebody?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay, what would stop you from committing an act that was extremely offensive or harmful but still legal?
Such as
Let's see.
wearing a MAGA hat.
Terrifying, like
I
terrifying
would
a
never.
baby or
I would
something?
never. I have no
Scaring the shit
position
out
in
of a
politics.
baby, you know?
Scaring the shit. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Like, what would stop
I
you?
love people. Listen, Katie, there's one thing I think you figured out. You know I love people. I really do. Why would I do that to somebody? I wouldn't.
Do you call
But,
the people
like,
you love
why?
a bitch? Do you call your
Sometimes.
children a bitch?
Sometimes.
You call your children bitches?
Sometimes.
Gross.
They
Okay.
call me worse.
Wow.
Gross, though.
I have a happy
It's a
family.
great
I don't
family
judge
you
my
got
kids.
there,
My
preacher.
kids can't sin. My kids can't sin, dude. My kids can't sin. They trust the Bible too. Can you read? Please read this verse for me. And if not you,
I feel
would you
so
please,
bad for
Katie,
your
would you
family.
read it?
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you haven't answered my question really in a satisfactory way.
Well,
You said you wouldn't do something horrible to somebody. Horrible,
I
but
might.
legal to
I
somebody
might. I don't
because you
know.
love
But if I
them.
did, it wouldn't be sin.
Yeah, but like, what would stop you?
Man's law. That's about it. Nothing. Honestly, nothing. If I wanted to cut somebody's head off, I fucking would.
So if it was like legal to do that, you would.
I don't think it even needs to be legal if I really wanted to, right?
That's incredibly based and cringe.
How? Look at the world today. What do you see in the world today?
Because
Who's stopping?
this
Who's
is the
stopping
same
anybody from
ideology.
shooting anybody today? Who's stopping the shit that's going on in the world, anyways?
Dude,
It's
the
gonna happen
majority of
anyway.
People aren't doing that shit, man.
Bullshit! They're not doing that shit. You ever been to Chicago? You
No.
you live in fucking Washington. Do you not see Seattle? Did you not? Were you not there for that a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Right. So who's stopping them? Why? I'm
What's
no
going
different
on?
than them.
Hold on,
I'm
what's
no
the
different than
problem?
you.
No. Hold on. What's the problem with Seattle? What's going on there? You got to be
You
more
don't remember
specific.
all the shit, people getting killed, fucking riots, all buildings burning, and all that
Black
shit.
Lives Matter and shit like that.
Right? Yeah. And who stopped that? Nobody.
Okay. Well, this was
Was that a
fun, but
bad thing?
okay. Well, this was fun, but I have to go call my boyfriend, so I'm gonna take off. It was
Okay,
a blast.
Smokey. All
Thank
right,
you, guys.
Well, you can't read the verse, Smokey Taint.
I'm gonna go fuck some people up the ass and enjoy it
Right.
not being a sin.
Okay.
Thank you
Well, good.
guys.
Good.
Appreciate the time, Taylor. Pukoff, I want to let you know that you are now officially my favorite tranny in the whole wide world.
Thanks.
So thank you. Nice to meet you this evening. And have yourselves a pleasant night, all except Preacher. You're an abomination to the
Except me.
faith.
Except me. Oh, I know.
Preacher, you're
I'm
an
the
abomination
right?
to the
'Cause I
faith,
can't
and
sin.
you're an
No,
abomination
you're
to
the
humanity.
abomination. Fuck, 'cause you still serve
I
sin.
hope
Sin,
I hope
repent,
you
repeat.
overdose
Sin, repent,
and
repeat.
choke on
Sin,
your own
repent,
vomit.
repeat. Sin,
Have a
repent,
great
repeat.
night,
Take care,
guys.
Smokey.
Over and over and over and
Moving
over and
on.
over. Go serve your master, motherfucker. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Yeah.